Patties on patties on patties on patties. Oh, okay. Ran up a check and I'm fucking baddies. Okay. Come back to Cuba, don't leave me no daddy. Okay. R.I.P. You ever need like my daddy. Okay. I got some VVS's on my neck and my ears, they real.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl out of mine, the one who lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. And I'm back with, guess what? Another story time. My last story time, which was how I went to prom with my ex-best friend's crush. Yeah, if you haven't gone to see that story time, please go and check that one out. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link so that you can go and watch that on your own time. Before I get started, make sure you watch this video all the way until the end because it is very, very, very juicy. And go ahead and like this video before I get started. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. If you are a light bulb, I love each and every one of you and thank you for coming back. So this story time is about how I shot my shot and I failed that bit, okay? I failed miserably, man. Oh my God. Like, when I thought of this story, I'm like, dang, I gotta tell that story. I can't let that go without telling this story because, baby, this whole thing happened when I was a sophomore at Texas Southern University. That is my alma mater. Texas Southern is in Houston, Texas, home of the Texans. If you didn't know, it was a great time, wonderful experience. However, before I got to college, like, I really did not know how to approach guys. If you watched my last story time, you know that I had a whole best friend. And my whole best friend used to hook me up with all the dudes. Like, I ain't never have to put in no work. So when I got to college, my version of shooting my shot was where the hoes at. Because I was so shy, and so I would say that just to make myself seem a little bolder than what I really was. It never worked. It worked with one, and I was with him pretty much all throughout college, but you know, we did have breaks on and off. So during one of those breaks, I started to notice a guy. He was from Brooklyn, New York, and I was raised around a lot of New Yorkers, so I was very used to them. I was always attracted to their accent, you know, their swag or whatever, you know, their whole style of doing things. And he was real funny. This one in particular was super funny. He was super tall. If you don't know, I'm very tall. I'm 5'10", so he had to be like 6'6", 6'7". Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but the nigga was tall and he was just zaddy. Like, every time I saw him, I would just be like, oh my God, like, you just so fine. You fine. We did live in the same building. Our dorms were like apartment style type dorms, kind of like. In one apartment, you had 2 rooms on this side, 2 rooms on that side, and each people on the 2 sides would share a bathroom, and everyone would share a kitchen and a living area. I want to say we lived on the same floor. So I would see him every day. You feel what I'm saying? Now, in college, dudes ain't have cars until like they senior year, but we was sophomore year and he was, you know, whipping. So every time I would see his car, I'd be like, dang, like, he on my level though. Like, he just something. It was just something about him. It was just something, and I was just like, bro, I gotta get him. But I was so shy. Like I said, I was never used to like shooting my shot at guys. So every time I saw him, I would just get like loose tongue. Like, I don't know what to say. I didn't know how to flirt. None of that. Months and months and months go by of me seeing this guy and of me telling my roommates about him, and you know, them telling me, girl, you better just go on, do the dang thing. The worst he can say is no, right? And I'm like, yeah, but that shit sucks. Like, I ain't trying to get the no. I ain't trying to get the, I mean, you cute, but I got a girl or like a lie or nothing like that. So I'm like, man, I don't know. But I never saw him talking to any girls. Okay, even though his fat fine ass probably was, he probably had all the biddies. I just ain't know about it. You know, he was Guyanese and like Trinidadian and some more stuff. Like, you know, just island poppy. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, basically all signs pointed to I'm a W. But I still, like, I just didn't want to take that no for an answer. So, you know, I waited until I got my refund, because you know you get your refund every semester. So I got my refund, got my nails did, got my hair slayed. You know, I got the bundles put in, right? I was looking real good. I was like, you know what? I'm looking good right now. I might as well shoot my shot indirectly. You feel me? Because if I go up to him, I ain't gonna know what to say. So, you know, I just thought of a little master plan, right? Yeah. I was gonna write him a note and put it on his car. Yeah, I ain't know if I was gonna leave my number or not, but I was just gonna cross that bridge when I got to it, right? So one night I pull in, I think I had just got off of work or something, but I pull into the apartment complex and I seen his car. And guess what was beside his car? An empty parking space. So I was like, okay, let me pull into this empty parking space, right? I'm gonna write a short little note, quick little note, and I'm gonna leave it on his windshield. The note that I came up with, y'all, it was so corny. I'm slick mad at myself because I really could have done that a lot better. Like, it was just too cheesy. Like, I called him son because he was from Brooklyn. I'm not from New York. That ain't my lingo. But I was trying to get in where I fit in. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, Brooklyn. I'm up here typing like I was typing him the shit. Like, yo, Brooklyn, son, I want you on my team, son. If you got a girl, it's okay. But if you not spoken for, then leave your number on the green card next to you. Bro, cheesy as fuck. Like I said, I'm just so mad at myself for even like writing it that way, because I really could have thought of some more player shit than that. I pop it under his little windshield wiper. I go inside. I run inside before anybody can see me, before he could come out. I go upstairs. I tell my roommates about it. They like, oh my God. And I'm just like shitting bricks, sweating bricks off freaking night. Like, oh my God, I don't know what he's gonna say. Like I said, I think we lived on the same floor, so I just didn't want to see him and like him recognize me from driving that little green car. I was nervous, y'all. Okay, so the next morning I go and I walk out to my car, and guess who's sitting on his hood waiting for a nigga? Once I see him, I do the little, I try to turn around, but I'm like, fuck, like he didn't already see me now, so I gotta walk, I gotta just go to my car anyway, man. So he like, yo, you left this on my car? I was like, yeah, you know, I just didn't know like what to say to you. I didn't know how to approach you, you know. He was like, oh, where? Well, put my number in your phone. So I'm like, oh my God, man, like I done got the number, like, so I put his number in my phone. But you know, I had to wait to hit him up. You feel what I'm saying? I had to wait because you know you gotta wait like a day or two because you don't want to seem too thirsty. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I gotta wait. So I wait until the next day and I hit him up and I'm like, hey, what's up? This is Bree, you know. And he's like, oh, word, well, you know, come to our dorm. So I'm like, okay. So I get like real cute. I put on like, did I put on makeup? I don't even remember. Like I said, I was already looking good because the nigga had just got her refund or whatever. So I'm like, you know, I'm looking very good. So So I hesitantly go down the hall, knock on the door, and it's as if he had told all his roommates about it, because all of them, literally, one person answers the door and it's all of them sitting right there waiting for me. So I'm like, so you want to sit out here? He like, nah, we could go sit in my room. We could go talk in my room. I'm like, okay. So we go in his room. Of course, he leaves the door open. I sit on the bed. He sits at his little computer desk. And it's just crickets. Crickets. We may have had like a little small talk, but it literally, like, the vibe was dead. The vibe was dead at full. The vibe was so dead that at one point he turned around and got on his laptop and just started doing what he was doing. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll see you later. Yeah, I gotta go. And I leave defeated, just so defeated. And I was so shy to even just really hold a conversation with him at the time. He stopped going to our school like a few months after that. I don't know why. Maybe well, I do know why. I know he moved back to New York, but I don't know why he moved back to New York. But so fast forward a couple years, I moved back to Atlanta and I find him on Instagram. He's a whole comedian now, like hella followers now, like really doing his thing and everything. We did we've sent like a few comments and stuff back and forth to each other, but like nothing major, but we are cool, you know. So I mean, at least that's good. Like at least, you know, he doesn't think of me as that creepy little broad that just left a note on his car. Like I mean, I'm sure I'll always be that girl to him, but you know, he'll always be the one that got away to me. But if I wouldn't have shot my shot, I wouldn't know how it is to step outside of your comfort zone for something that you really want. I am glad that I did, because you just never know what can happen. Like, regardless, you know, that could end up being a friend, even if the person, you know, turns you down or ends up having somebody else. You know, that could end up being a really good friend, a really good contact, just a really cool person to get to know at the end of the day. Ladies, you gotta be brave. If you've ever shot your shot before, or ever wanted to shoot your shot and just didn't know how to do it, and just didn't end up doing it because you got too nervous, like, you have to be brave, because they get just as nervous as we do. I feel like being turned down for anybody is really nerve-wracking. You never know until you try. Just try to be smoother than me. You feel me? Don't say no corny stuff. If you really trying to get him, you gotta be smooth operator, baby. You gotta be like, hey, you know, you gotta be cute. You gotta be you just gotta be you. Just be you, because like, that's, you know, regardless if that person is for you, they'll appreciate you being you more than you being someone that you're not. And I really think in that instance, I was being someone that I wasn't. I was too much in my head. I was too much thinking about what type of girls he liked, what he would like. Really, that's why I failed. I don't think that I failed because he didn't like me. Because who don't like this chocolate? Who don't like this chocolate, baby? This chocolate queen, melanated goddess right here. Who don't? But it's just the way that I came at the situation. Now, anybody that I try, baby, they looking at me. They looking at me. They looking at me. If they have a girlfriend, they trying to figure out how they can snoop around. Okay? I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. But just know that that's what they trying. Because now I have the confidence to shoot my shot and score, okay? So he ain't catch the alley-oop. You feel me? But it's okay. Ladies, have you ever shot your shot at a guy? And if so, what was the outcome? Like, did you guys get along? Did y'all start dating? Or ladies that haven't and wouldn't shoot your shot, why won't you shoot your shot? I know that some women feel as if the man should always come to them. So how many ladies think that you should never shoot your shot? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know all of your opinions. I want to know from the ones who do believe in shooting your shot to the ones that don't believe in shooting your shot. Fellas, have you ever had a female try to shoot their shot at you? And if so, did they bag you? Did they bag you? Or was it just like, were you turned off by it? Were you? Leave your stories, leave your comments, your likes. If you like this video, go ahead and share it with all your friends. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And make sure that you stay tuned for the next video. The next video will be going back to something a little bit more spiritual. The past 2 videos have been a little ratchet, so but you know, I am a balance. So anyway, like I said, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Shine, let your light shine, stay on your grind till it's your time. All right, y'all, see you later.